to break 373, 4 boxes of extended just checking for my video. All right, there's my video. Okay. All right, so I'm going to reach back into my case here and we're going to pull out 4 boxes for tonight's break. All right. So we have 4 boxes here. Just gonna set them off to the side. Okay, so we have 021331. And then we have 022614. And let me just play with this here. 023864. And last but not least, we have 023846. Just trying to get it to focus for you. So I hope all is well with everyone this evening. No, I didn't see the trades. Because I got set up for the break and went live. Jets for Pittsburgh. Okay, bear with me here. Okay, so I'm guessing you have Pittsburgh, Mike, and then Brad has Jets. So let me just update that on my lists. Okay, well you just said you just traded the Jets for Pittsburgh. Yes, you had Pittsburgh and you traded for Jets, Brad? Okay, I just want to make sure. Just let me update that on my paper list here. And then I'll update it on the computer. Okay, so, and just bear with me for a minute, Marty. Okay, and then Marty, you said San Jose for Tampa? So you're taking Tampa, Marty, and Mike, you're taking San Jose? Okay, just so I can make sure. Was a busy day, as it usually tends to be. So San Jose. is now for Mike Lucchese, and now Marty has Tampa. So let me just update that on our break list here. Do we have anything? Do we have anything else? All right. Okay, trades are now closed. I've just updated the break list as well as my master list for sorting. We've gone through the cereals. I think we're ready to start ripping some boxes. Yes, I did. Shark for Tampa. If you take a look at the break list on the side, it should be updated. I now have Mike with the Sharks and Marty with the Lightning. Yeah, and I have Mike with the Pens and Brad with the Jets. I'm just trying to caffeinate as well. My caffeine levels have dropped a little bit. No problem. I just wanted to make sure and verify that the trade was good with all parties involved. Well, howdy Aiden and Serena. Good evening, Mr. Hay. Yes, let the games begin. So much like we did Saturday, we're just going to fly through the All-Stars since they're not hits. So good luck, everyone. Well, that looks like it kind of right out of the hop. Right off the hop, we have an all base pack. Are you introducing Serena to the world of breaking?
Yes, that's what he was doing.
We have a Bowen Byram Holo FX for the Avalanche. Just want to hit. There we go. Yeah, he's introducing his girlfriend to it. We have a Drew O'Connor Young Gun for the Pens. So I hope everyone had a wonderful Monday. Rick and I had a bunch of running around we had to do. At least the weather cleared up for us. We have a Dylan Cousins rookie class for the Sabres. And Cal Foote, ultimate victory for Tampa. Yes, we are back to normal shop hours, Brad. Ten till 6 Tuesday to Friday, 10 till 3 on Saturday, and Sundays and Mondays by appointment. We have a Seth Jones retro base for the Jackets. And from everything that I'm seeing, we'll be moving into phase 3 on Friday. Which means we'll do a trade night on Saturday. Oh, I bet you did, Mike. Sounds good, Brad. Another base pack. So, because we're still limited by our square footage, it'll be, hopefully the weather cooperates. We have a Hollow FX, Austin Matthews for the Leafs. So hope to see a lot of you in on Saturday. We really have missed trade night. We have a Jack Rathbone Young Gun for the Nucks. And if you could please just comment on the post or PM Rick or I, so we've got a general idea of what numbers will look like for Saturday. And then we'll have our trade night on August the 14th. We have an Alexis Lafreniere rookie class for the Rangers. You'll be coming in. Be great to see you, Brandon. We have a Bowen Byram Ovation Premier Prospects for the Avs. No, we have not pulled a Laffy Update Young Gun yet. We have an Ilya Sorokin Retro Young Gun for the Islanders. You're planning on being here Saturday night? That would be awesome, Marty. So Dan in the Islanders has the Sorokin Retro. From what I heard, Brad, that Laffy Update is like one in like every 5 or 6 cases.
More than that.
More than that, I stand corrected. Cam Johnson, a Young Gun for Columbus.
Billy Cilio was quoted in that, when I listened to that podcast, I would quote him as saying he went up to 4, mentioning 4 cases you'd open up and you still probably wouldn't hit one. And he said you can go a lot higher than that. It's going to take a lot of cases to go through to hit the Laffy
Young Gun.
reprint.
We have an SPX Finite, Sidney Crosby for the Penguins. So where we are fortunate is the fact that the parking lot here is pretty quiet on Saturday night. So we have a Brandon Suter clear cut for Vancouver. So we can go ahead and, mingle between the outside and the inside. Bring your lawn chairs. Well, now that's interesting.
Easter egg.
For the Oilers, it's got to be an Easter egg.
New Easter egg.
We have an Easter egg. Mr. Hay, care to weigh in? It's a hollow, looks like a hollow Ionics Wayne Gretzky. You like Easter? Yeah, that's also an option, Dave. I'm thinking Easter egg too, Ryan, because I haven't seen one. And the foil is actually very, very good on it. Mr. Salonen, I'm sure you like Easter, very much so. I'm just going to give
That's
that...
holographics.
I'm just going to hand it back to Mr. Haynes so he can have a look at it.
So any of those holo GRFX, they are called holographics. This is holographics ionics.
Connor McKay, young gun for Calgary. You can't recall who.
That is absolutely an Easter egg. I just don't know if it's documented.
Well, you know, Gretzky's not a bad one, Dave. Gretzky's not a bad one to hit. Gretzky's always a safe bet.
I heard he was a pretty decent hockey player this time.
I heard the same thing.
He might score a couple of points.
Oh, Dave says the value went down because you touched it.
It's alright.
Alex Ovechkin, retro base for the Caps. Well, you know, if you don't want to take it, I'll happily keep it, Dave. Just saying.
All the grumbling from Dave.
Wow, that's probably... It's a good thing you hit something decent because it's the third base pack in this box. We have a Philip Kurashev, Holo FX for the Hawks. I think you already have a little bit of that. Joseph Kornar, young gun for the Sharks. I'm sure you probably do have a card or two that you can add to that. We have a Mateus Brome, rookie class for the Wings. Yeah, see, there we go. Mika Zibanejad, Ultimate Victory with some pretty substantial foil peeling for the Rangers. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, retro base for the Oilers. I just want to see what Mr. Hay is saying here. Gone through Cardboard Connection, no sign of it. Might be the first one pulled as other Easter eggs have made their way onto the checklist. Well, I am going to pull that out and I am going to ask Mr. Haynes to take a photo of it and put it up on social media. Yeah, I know, you can barely see that chunk missing, right, Dave? Yes, please do. So Mr. Haynes is going to take a picture of that. Yeah, some of those have been awful. So box number 2. So we've already seen an Easter egg. Mikhail Maltsev, young gun for the Devils. It's a little bit of a rough edge on the bottom. Not sure if you're going to be able to, should be able to see it. Twitter definitely. Snapchat is what exactly? We have a French variant for the Leafs, Frederick Anderson. I actually went and got my nails done today. Yes, I did change my nail color. Alex Pietrangelo, ultimate victory for the Knights. We have a Peyton Krebs, Pros and Prospects, number 265 of 1,000 for the Knights. We still have the master that's not filled yet. Another 4-boxer up. Hayden Verbeek, young gun for Montreal. We have a John Carlson, retro base for the Caps. We have a Liam Foudy, ultimate victory for Columbus. And a Cal Foot Holo FX for Tampa. Alexei Hepniemi, young gun for the Panthers. Alexander Barbanoff, rookie class for the Leafs. We have a Tim Stutzel, Ovation Premier Prospects for the Sens. And a Gabe Velarde, Retro Young Gun for the Kings. Patrick Kodorenko, Young Gun for the Rangers. And Arthur Keliev, SPX Finite. Much better. It's starting to get cold. We have a Mikko Lehtinen, Clear Cut Young Gun for the Leafs. So not a bad hit there either. I'd have to say the first couple of boxes have been pretty good.
I would agree.
Erik Karlsson, Pink Dazzler for the Sharks. Alex Dorio, Young Gun for the Pens. Ryan Suter, Retro Base for the Wild. Joel Hofer, Young Gun for St. Louis. Alex Dorio French, Young Gun for Mr. Lucchese and the Pens. Ultimate Victory Kevin Lankinen for the Hawks. We have a Steven Stamkos Reflections for the Lightning.
But how long is he going to be a member of the Lightning now? Now that his name is out in trade rumors.
That would almost be criminal. Cody Curran, Young Gun for the Ducks. And a Drew Doughty retro base for the Kings. Box number 3. First two were pretty good. And the 2 boxes that came out on Saturday night were pretty good too. I think we might have us a hot case here. But we still have 6 boxes. The case is only half gone. Arthur Kaliev, Young Gun for the Kings. And Mr. Salonen. Austin Matthews, SPX Finite for the Leafs. Arthur Kaliev Dazzler for the Kings. You got the starts of a whole Kaliev PC there, Dave. Reflections numbered 171 of 500. Quinn Hughes for the Nucks. Jeff Rathbone, Young Gun for the Nucks. Brady Tkachuk, retro base for the Sens. Base. Timothy Liljegren, Holo FX for the Leafs. Connor McKay, young gun for Calgary. Igor Zamula, rookie class for the Flyers. Alexander Barbanoff, ultimate rookie for the Leafs. Connor Hellebuck, retro base for the Jets. All base. Alex Ovechkin, Holo FX for the Caps. Austin Strand, young gun for LA. Mikko Lehtinen, rookie class for the Leafs. Ultimate Victory McDavid for the Oil. One of the few that I've seen that actually doesn't have foil damage, unfortunately. Jonathan Huberdeau, retro base for the Panthers. Alex Ovechkin, ultimate rookie or ultimate victory for the Caps. Vitek Vanacek, Holo FX for the Caps. Kevin Ball, young gun for the Devils. Pierre Oliver Joseph, rookie class for the Pens. Zach Parise, ovation for the Wild. Ty Dellandrea, retro young gun for the Stars. All right, last box. Good luck. Phil Kessel, retro base for the Yotes. Austin Matthews, ultimate victory for the Leafs. Connor McDavid, Holo FX for the Oil. Nolan Foote, young gun for the Devils. Stuart Skinner, rookie class for the Oilers. Peyton Krebs, ovation premier prospects for Vegas. Max Pacioretty, retro base for the Knights. Drew O'Connor, young gun for the Pens. Brady Tkachuk, SPX Finite for Ottawa. Blue Dazzler, Blake Wheeler for the Jets. Oh. Oh, absolutely brutal. Kirill Kaprizov, numbered 60 of 100.
Wow.
I would be... Who has mini? I think Stuart Hunter does, but let me just verify that. Nope, Dave. I'll get you a copy of your invoice, Dave, because I would certainly contact UD about that. Considering that's numbered of 100. Nope, not at all. Yeah. So I'm going to set that one aside, Dave, and once I get your invoice done, we'll contact Upper Deck. Sasha Chmlevsky, Young Gun for the Sharks. Yeah, the foil was actually folded and stuck to the card that was in front of it. That really is unfortunate. It certainly is a 101. Do you still have the box by any chance?
I don't remember where it is.
Okay. Philip Kurashev, Ultimate Victory for the Hawks. Should still grab at least an 8. Is that PSA or Beckett, Brandon? Ty Smith, Holo FX for the Devils. Arthur Kaliev and Alexei Hapaniemi, Young Gun Checklist. So who has... I'm not lucky enough that Dave's got both teams, am I? Kings and Panthers. Nope, Mo's got the Panthers. And I think Dave has...
You get the flippy decoy.
I'm not fortunate enough to pull another one out of the same box, am I?
No, you're not.
Tim Stutzel, rookie class for Ottawa. Okay, so just so I don't forget, Panthers, Kings for the checklist. Let's just see if I can get this to flip. Hold on. There we go. So Kings. And I think that's you, Dave. Miro Heiskanen, Ovation for the Stars. Bowen Byram, retro rookie for the Avs.
say the checklist is one things?
Yeah. So Dave. And we have a Pius Suitor Retro Young Gun. 2 of them in the same box. BGS 8 for sure.
That is just a joke. Obviously, we know it's not going to be a BGS 8.
Yeah, I think Dave probably knows that too.
No, in case anybody's watching, it's just a little bit of fun. We poke every once in a while to see how ridiculous the grade could be when we know it's going to be no grade.
Glenn Godden Young Gun for Calgary. French variant, Drake Gagliola for the Yotes.
Drake Kajula.
Kajula. We do have fun. If you didn't enjoy it and you didn't have fun, we wouldn't do it. But someone might actually take us seriously of saying that. Alexander Romanov, ultimate victory for Montreal. Reflections Dylan Larkin for the Wings. All right, last pack. Thank you for the fill. As long as we move into phase 3 Friday, we will do trade night on Saturday evening. We have a Frederick Handmark Young Gun for the Sharks. So thank you guys for the fill. It was a lot of fun. We are going to sign off. We still have a 4-boxer and a master to fill. So we will all come back. We're back at the shop regular hours tomorrow. And we'll all meet back here virtually when we have something else to break. So have a fantastic